Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiance Happily Ever After Tell-All Part 1. So just a reminder, we're gonna do the tell-all in this video and the house drama in the next video. And the house drama came first before the tell-all, so I'm not gonna say anything in this one that's gonna spoil what's gonna happen in the house drama, but yeah, both parts were very chaotic and I love it. Okay, let's get started. So everybody's coming in. Loren and Elizabeth still haven't spoken. Cara and Guillermo are still okay-ish, I guess.
Hey, how you doing, love mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear.
I'll be there for him with open arms and open legs and an open mouth.
How you doing?
Stop. Don't touch my arm like that.
Why not?
Just a little out of character.
Damn, what are y'all?
I don't know, man.
But Guillermo said that sometimes when he sees her, he thinks that they can be good and even get back together. But if that happens again, more problems are going to come. So he just wants to see how everything goes. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Break up with her. Deal with me.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We are not fighting enough for the relationship.
You speak for yourself.
And
Oh, anyways, everybody's coming out from the bus and you're always like, Julia, are you matching me? Like, boob-wise. And Julia's like, yeah.
Yes, I did.
what's that?
No, that's not at all true.
She tells us that people think that she got her boobs done, but in reality, nobody knows that she's pregnant. But we see Gino, and he said that after talking with all the people at the house, he's happy that he's getting a lot of support. But now we see Jasmine and Matt coming in.
I can't stand Gino. He feels so brave when he has a gang of guys around him and I'm all by myself. Today, I got my man with me. Whatever you do to me, Matt is gonna have a problem with that, so.
Okay.
But can Matt fight?
Yes!
Because honestly, he doesn't seem like the type.
What?
Matt says that he's gonna stay mature in this, but if things go bad, then he might have to fight Gino. And I'm like, oh, okay, Matt. But they come in and Jasmine's like, good morning, sunshine. And Gino and Georgie look so uncomfortable. And so Jasmine starts introducing all the guys to Matt, but nobody's entertaining any of this.
And you know Brandon and Julia. Okay, puppy, come, my dog.
Damn! Sorry, this is so funny. But we see Andre and Jovi, and he's like, hey, you guys, this is my best friend.
Who?
Right?
Who?
And Jovi's like, nobody trusts this guy.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna sit back.
Yeah.
So Andre can say I'm stirring the pot again. I don't know. We'll see.
Anyways, time for the tell-all to finally start. But before they actually do, Sean lets us know that Tiger Lily and Anand will not be here. So, yay, because obviously you guys have seen like the post that Anand has been making, all those like Hitler posts, and like he said that Hitler was like right or something. Thank God he's not here. But they start talking about what happened at the house with Jovi smacking a bottle out of Andre's hand, which we saw during the preview. And then they get to Brandon and Julia and they talk about her fertility treatments and Julia gets upset and she starts walking away. But like, Julia, why are you leaving?
I have a high-risk pregnancy right now. To me, that's this topic. It's super sensitive. And even my parents doesn't know. Brandon's parents doesn't know. And I will be sharing, but in this moment, I feel like it's not right time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, they get to Georgia and Darcy, and she says the same thing about wanting more transparency and openness from Georgie. But the last time that he tried that, she closed her ears. So, yeah.
You're such a con artist.
But Julia comes back, and now they start to tell all. So the first people is Jasmine and Gino. Sean brings up how we all saw that she took off her wedding ring and her engagement ring, and where are they now? And yo, she said that she changed them into earrings for Matilda.
Is this nigga serious?
And everybody's like, what?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get the baby some earrings, so.
Wait. But like, have you think about what you're gonna say to her in the future?
I mean, it is what it is.
And honestly, I would have sold them because I'm not letting my daughter wear like earrings that my ex-husband, who didn't treat me right, gave me. Like, that makes no sense.
Wow.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
I mean, you could give them back, sell them.
I mean, give it back to Gino.
Why didn't you just give it back to me when you're done?
Oh, you want the rings?
Well, yeah,
I can give them back
bought
to
it.
you, but they're earrings right
I
now. So
bought
if
it.
you're okay with that, I can give them back to you.
Why is everybody saying for her to give it back? Usually nobody does that unless, you know, they don't go like through the marriage, but they went through the marriage and it just failed. You don't give your wedding ring or your engagement ring back after a marriage fails. Most people sell them off. I don't know. It was just kind of strange to me, but whatever. But we move on to Jasmine telling Gino that she's pregnant and Gino crying and Jasmine starts crying, but I don't know, you guys. It kind of looks like she's squeezing out some tears, not gonna lie.
Wow. Jasmine, how do you feel seeing Gino so upset?
But she says that she doesn't blame him and none of this was supposed to happen, and that to this day it hurts her when he said that she didn't love him because he knows that she does and that she's sorry. And so now Sean asks Gino if he accepts that.
I'm sorry. I believe this crocodile tear crying stuff for a long time and had me fooled for a long time, but I'm not believing it today.
Ow!
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
You did me
And I'll never
so
believe it again.
much
Jasmine
hurt in my life.
Jasmine never loved me.
I did.
He said that their relationship was one big fraud, and Lauren's like, well, I don't really believe that because hello, she legit sucked your toes.
Ew.
Isn't that love? And like, honestly, yeah, because who else would suck your toes for free? Ew.
Yes, baby.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
But George is like, Jasmine, if you're done with Gino, then why didn't you end the relationship? And Andre's like, yeah, you should have left straight away. And she's like, oh, so it's my fault. Play the victim.
Because you don't know what it is.
I'm asking question. If you're done with Gino, why don't end up the relationship?
Matt, let's go. I'm not gonna do this dialogue with Gino. I'm done with it.
Girl, why did you leave when you could have easily said that you stayed because you loved him and you wanted to make it work? Duh.
Use your brain.
Everybody just wanna hear Gino. I'm not gonna do this again. I'm leaving.
Sean tells Jasmine to come back and for her to take a minute, and Matt says that for 4 to 6 weeks, Jasmine begged Gino to take her back, and Gino's like, why would I take her back when she cheated? And Matt says that she didn't cheat and that it was an open marriage, and y'all, that quickly shuts Gino up. But Brenna's like, hey, can we just move forward and be neutral? And Jasmine said that Gino said that the only way that that can happen is for her to get deported or self-deport herself. And that she's not doing that because she can't take her daughter with her. And so she's in a very difficult position.
Yes, I'm dealing with the consequences of my poor decisions. I accept it. But what am I supposed to do right now? I'm in a very tough position.
Jasmine, I am sorry you are struggling so much with this.
But Sean decides to move on to Jasmine and Matt's relationship because of his mom and the whole Romanian culture and all of that. And then they show us him asking her to marry him and she's saying that she doesn't know.
The relationship between us is something serious. And when she turned me down completely without even saying anything about the future, really, it made me kind of feel like, you know, she's still in that limbo mode.
Like, damn. That sucks.
Sean wants to know what is the state of their relationship now, and Jasmine says that right now she's dealing with postpartum and she doesn't really understand her feelings, but she does love Matt and she does see a future with him, but also she doesn't want to get married at all again. But then she shares that everybody's telling her to marry Matt, including her own lawyers, because it will help her stay in America.
I don't want to give that power to anyone again. If things don't work out, I don't ever want to hear from Matt, oh, you used me from a green card because you needed your permanent resident.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Matt says that he needs to know if this will lead to marriage or until she gets bored, and she says that she loves Matt and he's been an amazing father, but sometimes she just wants to be all by herself.
Damn.
I do love Matt.
But Sean is like, okay, but if he says that he's not living like this, will you be fine with that? And she said that she isn't ready for that commitment yet.
Damn.
All right.
Honestly, I do get where she's coming from though, but like, how else are you supposed to like stay in this country with your daughter if you don't get married to Matt? I think that she's trying to prove a point saying that, hey, I'm not trying to get married to people just to stay in America, but like, how else are you gonna stay in America for your daughter? Like, come on. But now we move on to Gino and his family drama, and Dana, Michelle, and Anthony all come on stage.
I've texted him a couple times, invited him over.
But this all happened after we had a falling out because we got an argument, basically. I was upset that he's supporting Jasmine after everything that happened.
So Gino said that family supports family, and Dana's like, oh, okay, then who do you support? And Gino doesn't respond. But I'm confused because how is he supposed to respond to that? Like, who is he supposed to support here? Dana and Michelle, who support Jasmine? So indirectly, he would be supporting Jasmine? Like, what?
You don't get it yet, do you? No!
But Michelle says that Gino is upset because if you don't agree with Gino, then you're wrong.
No, that's not true.
His favorite word to say.
There's this division between you and your family.
Not true.
His favorite word to say.
My immediate family supports me 100%. They're the only two that don't support me.
I can't shut my mouth anymore, Gino.
How? Sorry, I'm having a lot of fun.
Like, bro, I love it.
But Dana's like, I can't shut my mouth anymore. I don't want to expose this, but the problem is that Gino didn't want to introduce Jasmine to any of his immediate family. And Gino's like, no, that's not true. And Michelle said that he kicked her out, and he's like, well, yeah, that's because she cheated on me. And y'all, Dana has had enough and tells him to stop cutting off his wife. And Gino doesn't like that, but Dana's like, don't let me get in your face, bitch.
I'll tell you what, before I get up and get right in your face.
Go ahead.
I will.
She was already
You don't want this to be heard, do you, Gino?
Time.
You don't want this to be heard. Here, let me get real close so you can hear this, all right?
Okay.
Step back.
Y'all, don't separate them. You're ruining the fun.
I choose violence.
But also, I don't want to see like two old men fighting. That would be very sad to watch. But Dana said that the entire time that Jasmine was there, she kept begging Gino to meet his family, and he refused. And Dana said that his sisters lived 10 minutes away from them. And Gino's like, well, if she wanted to meet them, then she could. But like, no, you need to be the one to go introduce her to your sisters. Duh, she can't just go up there and be like, hi, I'm Gino's wife.
Does that sound like it makes sense?
Come on.
You just don't like the truth to be heard, do you?
No. I just don't want to hear lies because you're constantly lying and you're telling Jasmine's lies.
Dana, do you feel like Gino was hiding Jasmine from his family?
That's correct.
They said that she's been living here for a year and a half, and she met none of his sisters or even his best friends. And y'all, Gino's just hella quiet. But then he says that he doesn't like any of these lies, but then it's like, no, Gino really didn't want to introduce her to any of them.
Gino knew 1 week after Jasmine came here that he didn't want to be with her.
That's not true. Why would I spend time bringing her over
Now you're going to say you didn't say that.
K1 visa?
They said it from the first time they ever met. They were fighting like crazy. What are you talking about?
But Dana said that he's tired of listening to all of his crap and he wants to defend him, but he really can't. And then he drops that they went to lunch, and Gino told him that he knew 1 week after Jasmine got here that he didn't want to be with her. And Gino's like, no, I didn't say that. But like, are you sure? Because y'all, he does not sound convincing at all.
The jury will now go off and deliberate on.
Get out there! That nigga is get out there!
Michelle said that he knew that he made a mistake when he brought Jasmine over here. And Jasmine's like, oh, that's why he didn't want to be affectionate. And to be honest, yeah, that would explain a lot.
I'm learning things from Gino as we talk. He was going over the timeline with me. They were having sex before they even went to Last Resort. The timeline tells it all.
How do you know?
He was there putting my penis the I guess, so.
But Gino says that he has proof of them talking before they went to the resort, and that he even has Matt's number here unless, Matt changed it. And Matt is like, no, I never changed my number. And so they ask him if that's his number, and Matt says no.
That's a damn lie.
But Gino's like, nah, bitch, that is your number. All I had to do was type it into Google, and ding, 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 there you were.
I went and did my own research to find out the number that was showing up in the phone records. I had to prove it was Matt's number.
And how did you do that?
I did that by just going to the internet and Google and seeing that here's his name and that's his number.
Which, yeah, it is true. If you go to a site called like True Finder or True People Finder, whatever it is, you can like type in their name and then it'll show you like their name, their address, everything.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
I never actually done it before. If you guys are thinking that I've done that, I'm not crazy, y'all. I'm just curious.
I'm going to jail!
But Gino said that it started 3 months before they went to the resort and that they've been calling each other constantly. And Jasmine's like, yeah, but that's because he would take me to the gym because you refused to take me.
I already went through this.
Gino, how many phone calls do you have evidence of?
Several. I didn't count the exact number, but I've seen several, and every day.
How long would they talk for?
It varied. Sometimes it was short, sometimes it was longer. It varied a lot.
Okay.
Honestly, this is a bad example of cheating because you basically gave us nothing. Okay, they were talking, but like, that's it. They were just making phone calls. I expected like pics, you know, like they're sending like pics back and forth to each other or at least something.
Thank you so much for wasting my time.
It was more of a cover-up because she wanted to someone else. The facts are where they are. I think she definitely cheated on him. She didn't want him to take him to the gym anymore for a reason. It's because they were together.
She didn't want him to take him or he refused to take her because come on. But now they changed topics to Natalie. So y'all, Natalie's here and thank God. So she comes on stage and she says that this whole experience was very traumatic and she's only here because of Jasmine.
If you know how I feel, why would you say that?
And so she drops that as a woman, she's very disappointed that Jasmine put her hands on her. And y'all, Jasmine's like, I'm not even gonna listen to any of this.
Bye.
Sit down and listen.
No, listen to what she's saying.
Sit down. Sit the down and listen. She doesn't want to hear poor excuse of a woman.
Yeah, you tell her, Natalie.
Fuck that bitch. Manipulative succubus over here only wants to listen to what she has. A manipulative succubus.
Okay, Anthony. Natalie's like, this is what she does. She just runs off. And so Jasmine sits down and she starts crying, but like, no, bitch. Honestly, how hard is it to say sorry? Like you said it yourself. Gino lied to the both of you guys, so why can't you apologize for the way that you acted?
Not understanding that you're a horrible person doesn't make you less of a horrible person.
Anytime she's put on the spotlight, she plays victim.
But then we played her nasty attitude and Natalie going off. And Shauna's like, Jasmine, why did you start verbally attacking her? And so Jasmine said that their relationship wasn't over and he was giving her hope. And Gino's like, no, I told you that it was over by the car. And Dana's like, well, yeah, but you guys also went to dinner so you guys can talk about your relationship. And so Natalie comes in and she's like, I made it clear with him that he should have ended it with you before getting with me. And she should have pushed him instead of pushing me. Like, you guys, I'm a 53-year-old woman. And damn, you look real good for 53, Natalie.
I ain't playing. I want you, and I'm gonna have you.
Police! Help!
We'll talk soon.
I don't need to be chanting whore, whore, whore.
That's not right.
No.
You're a freaking narcissist, you're a hypocrite,
Yep.
and you're a poor excuse of a woman. Because if you can't own up to your good luck to you in life.
La da 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 la.
What are you, a child? You're a middle-aged woman. Grow the up.
Yeah, you tell her, Natalie.
La da da da.
What a bitch.
Cara said that she definitely has some narcissistic tendencies and that Gino isn't perfect, but them together is horrible. And even though I do agree, I also found it crazy that Cara would say that Jasmine was like narcissistic when also Cara is narcissistic, and I'm just like, girl, you're the last person to be talking right now.
I think you have very narcissistic tendencies.
Okay.
I believe she's a narcissist too.
She's ignoring and saying
Right, exactly.
All right.
But we move on to Gino trying to get Jasmine out of here, but now he has to deal with this whole baby situation and being the father of Jasmine's baby. And so Gino said that this whole thing surprised him, but he's currently getting a DNA test to show that he isn't the father. And Loren and Yara are like, Gino, Jasmine just had a baby, so if I were you, I would just let it be and just move on.
I don't give a damn!
No, but she has to take accountability for what she did.
We're losing patience.
We're losing patience. Why won't you let her move on? Why are you so spiteful?
No.
Just let it go.
No, I'm not gonna let go.
Let it go.
I'm not gonna let immigration fraud go.
No.
Sorry.
And so, yeah, that's that.
And I'm not surprised by this in the slightest.
But then they ask Jasmine if she wants to say anything to Natalie before she goes, and Jasmine shakes her head and says no.
What a bitch.
Like, girl, y'all, I don't like Jasmine, okay? But I hate Gino more than I hate Jasmine. But in this situation, I'm hating them equally right now because you can't apologize to somebody that you done wrong.
No!
Clearly you were in the wrong.
No!
Also, they didn't mention the fact that how Jasmine had a problem with Gino, like exploring the part of his open relationship, but she is currently in her own open relationship herself. I'm kind of mad that Sean didn't bring that up, but Sean never brings a lot of things up, so whatever.
More angry now than I was before because I got no validation. I didn't get an apology. I didn't get anything. Jasmine, you're a freaking lunatic, and you're damn lucky that there was a security guard there, because if there wasn't, one of us or both of us would have gotten hurt.
Beat her outside, Natalie.
Ain't no problem. Take her ass outside.
But Michelle and Dana leave, and we're done with Jasmine and Gino. And Jasmine's like, Sean, if you don't see me anymore, that's because I got deported. Hee hee. Like, girl, bye.
And I send you a card from Panama.
All right.
Okay, moving on to the throuple. So the show is them gossiping and how all of this drama started, to Yara and Jovi telling them about how, you know, Loren and Andre was talking shit about them. And then how to Elizabeth was telling everybody that Alexi was body shaming Loren, and how Andre was bringing up text messages. And so now we're back to the present, and Loren said that she's mad that Elizabeth brought up the whole body shaming thing.
That's girl code. Sharing personal conversations with a friend of nearly 5 years publicly. For what?
And how she basically lies saying that Andre read those text messages. And Andre's like, hey, I have those text messages. And like, Andre, shut the hell up. Oh my gosh.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
But Alexi said that if you were truly her friend, then you would have brought this up privately.
Why are you so pissed if it's not true?
Huh? Which is weird to say, because if somebody's spreading lies about me, then hello, I'm gonna get mad because you're lying about me. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's what I
why
wanna
are
know.
you keep denying it enough?
Lauren and I aren't friends anymore because
Why did you
we
put a
can't
hand
trust
on her
each
mouth
other
and
because
took
you
it away?
opened your mouth. I opened my mouth.
Yeah, you did. The fuck?
Why are you screaming? Get the out of here.
Oh my God.
Ain't no problem. Take her ass outside.
But Alexi said that they can talk about these things privately because it's not a problem. But to bring it out publicly and out of spite is weird behavior. And Andre's like, but you guys called me a dick. And Lauren and Alexi are both like, well, you are a dick.
And that's the truth.
You're a dick.
No, okay, I'm the dick too. Fine, good.
But Andre's like, that's not really important. And Alexi's like, exactly, it's not important. But what you guys did was important. And Loren then asked him, why did he even go through their messages from 2.5 years ago? And he's like, yeah, and so what? I don't give a fuck.
Why are you the way that you are?
I don't care.
Yeah, I logged into my account, which is my account. I pay for it. And I logged and I looked.
Nice.
And so now, Sean decides to go around and ask everybody if they have gone through their partner's phone. And Darcy's like, fuck yeah.
Some girl messaged him about the spa, I guess. Like, hey, is the steam room open?
Girl, stop playing with us right now.
Do you go through Darcy's phone, Georgie?
No, but he lurches over when he thinks I'm doing something.
Interesting.
Who's that? Who just called you?
Just curious.
Okay.
Anyways.
What a waste of my time.
They asked Cara if she ever went to Guillermo's phone, and she's like, no, I never went through his phone. And y'all, Guillermo's like, no, we both done it. Uh-oh. And so Shauna's like, oh, so she's not telling the truth? And Guillermo's like, fuck no, she ain't telling the truth.
When I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
And so Cara decides to clarify that it was in the very beginning of their relationship. Actually, no, it was before the relationship even started. So, does this conversation even matter?
Yes!
We were brand new, but he was staying at my house. He had brought his clothes over to my house. I was like, okay, let me see how serious he's trying to be. Oh, I wish you were here to look at the moon with me. He told me that. He told some other bitch that. I'm like, oh, okay.
And you still got married and had a baby with him, so...
So...
No, I'm saying
what now?
Anyways, they move on to Yara, and she said that she did go through Jovi's phone, but it was boring because he didn't have anything in there. But we get back to Andre and Elizabeth. He said that he found plenty of information on her phone, including Loren getting a mommy makeover. And y'all, this guy just starts going off.
I'm gonna get a tummy tuck, mommy makeover. Why? She's like, well, you know, like Alex looks up to like other women. I want to slim down. I cannot spend so much time. I want to do it now. So she did it.
Oh my God, this is so... What?
This man is about to ruin their marriage. Oh my gosh. Alexi said that after the third baby, Loren said that she wanted to have surgery right away and was working with a dietitian. And Elizabeth's like, why though? Why would you even encourage that? That's not healthy. And Cara said that him supporting her is very different from body shaming. And so Elizabeth's like, well, that's a very nice way to put it. But Alexi said that maybe what he did was wrong, but all he was trying to do was support his wife. But Andre just continues to go off about all the things that he read.
She says, Alex compares me to other women. He goes around the bar. He doesn't want to come home. He doesn't want to spend time home. He looks like at the local bar woman, you know, because she looks good and like, and he wants something like that.
Oh my god.
He tells Alexi that he needs to own up to his shit and that he tells his wife that he's looking up to other women and that she needs to look a certain standard. And Alexi can't believe that. And he's like, no, I didn't. And Lauren's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're starting rumors. And Anu's like, no, I saw it in the text messages. You're doing it and now you're getting caught.
Shut up!
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's how rumors get started, you Benzona!
Ow!
You put me in the corner right now. You're putting your panties in a bunch of shove it up your ass. Let's go outside and let's fight. I don't give a
Andre!
Let's go. Come on.
So that's where their episode ends. Do I want them to fight? Hell yeah. Will it happen? Probably not. So yeah.
Because all they're gonna do is disappoint me.
In the next episode, Matt sucks Jasmine's toes, Betty and Vaughn show up, and Julia shares her pregnancy. Cara shares that DJ guy would probably hook up with her if he could, which is crazy for her to admit, and proves that Guillermo was right for being concerned that she was like going out and hanging out with this guy. Whore. But finally, Gino calls Matt so they can see if he will pick up his phone or not. Because remember, Matt claimed that that phone number wasn't his, so they're trying to test it to see if it was his or not. But yeah, that's what's going on in the next episode. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I like it, but also I don't, because I feel like Sean let Jasmine get away with a lot. And I didn't like that because she could have like asked her more questions, but she didn't. And then she was kind of like catering to her like she was a baby.
Everybody just wanna hear, Gino, I'm not gonna do this again. I'm leaving.
Jasmine, come here. We want to hear your side.
Because it's more of the
Because if you're not going to say your side, then we're never going to know.
Can we get a tissue?
Okay, just take a minute. Okay.
This is a grown woman, okay? She has done some things and she fucked up, but like she's not innocent at all, especially with the way that she came at Natalie. It was like that whole facade like dropped and you could like totally see like the actual bad person that Jasmine is. So I'm just like, yeesh. Sean, come on, girl. Anyways, that's the end of this video. But wait, and I give a super thanks to 4 super thanks. The first one is Ivana. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Next is Lucy Brittle. Thank you. You're also my scrapbook again. Just can't find the words. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. And last but not least, K-Tunes. Thank you. You're also my scrapbook again. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Sorry.